What's going on, guys? It's your buddy MLC Stealth, and today we have a gameplay on Domination. We're playing on Jungle using the AK47, but I do not want to talk about the gameplay. First off, I would like to say I'm officially a YouTube partner. That's what that ad was at the beginning of the video. I know a lot of you guys actually don't see that on my videos because I have not been partnered, but now Machinima sent out a tweet saying that they're going to start partnering people again, so I sent them my YouTube URL, and from that they partnered my channel. Basically that means I'm just going to enable revenue on my videos, and there's going to be ads at the beginning of my videos. I'm going to make a small amount of money. You guys probably already know the gist of it, but I would like to thank you guys for that. That's awesome. None of it comes from me actually doing the hard work. I'd be doing this anyway. It's you guys that actually came out and supported me that made this possible. So I thank you guys for that. Finally, maybe I can start getting where I'm going in life, and I don't know, maybe some sort of video game journalism in the future. We'll see. We'll see how college works out, but thank you guys for that. You guys are awesome. None of it is me. It's all you guys that help me do this. So yeah, we're not going to talk about the gameplay or more Machinima partner stuff because that's boring. I recently just got back from vacation. I went to Illinois, and this is actually the first time I've flown by myself. Normally just flying is a whole family thing, but this time I had to go by myself, and honestly I felt like when I got off the plane I was going to be like in Iraq and they were going to hand me an AK47 and I was going to be like, this is supposed to be a vacation, where am I? And then I was going to just... That goes my vacation. You can't really have a good vacation when you're in Iraq fighting people with AK-47s. But I watch a lot of 24 and Lie to Me, and I was actually putting my special secret CIA agent skills to use. Luckily, those TV shows have trained me, so I was scouting out the entire airport looking for suspicious guys who might be terrorists or bomb the plane or whatever. And luckily, there were none of those on my flight. I was looking around. I probably looked even more suspicious than anyone else. But I was looking out, and if I did see somebody suspicious, I was going to confront him and be like, what are you doing here today? Why don't you have a seat? And I'd be like, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Not really, because he doesn't. That's not what he... but yeah, it was kind of scary. Not really the part that I was going to get bombed or anything. I don't really have that kind of paranoia, but just that I might get lost, because I had to do connecting flights, and I felt like I wasn't going to make it in time. I was sprinting. I was that guy running down the airport, and everyone's pointing at him saying, what is his hurry? Gotta catch a plane, I'm gonna get left here, everyone's gonna forget about me and get kidnapped, and just everything's gonna go wrong. I saw that movie Taken, I know what happens. I'm gonna get hit on by the bus stop, and they're gonna be like, got a nice butt, wanna come out to a party? And I'll be like, sure, and then they're gonna take me, and freaking Liam Neeson's gonna have to save me, because he's awesome. I like that. But yeah, that's joking aside. Flying was fun. I do love flying up in the air. For some reason, I feel like when I'm up in the air, I'm like, doesn't this look like a giant Monopoly board? And I just start pretend playing Monopoly while I'm up in the sky because I'm stupid like that. And I think I get flashbang right here and then die. Yep, that's no fun. I actually paused my map to see if there was a guy around me. That guy was behind me and I was like, please don't shoot me. But he did. But yeah, flying. You get on the plane and I had a window seat. Luckily I booked window seats for all my flights because you need to have a safe side. If you're in the middle, then you're going to have two fat guys on each side of you who want their armrest and more into your territory, so you're gonna have arms scrunched up, and that's just no good. So I got window seats the entire time, and I was always the first one on the plane, and I always had this mystery seat right next to me. I'm who's gonna sit in the seat? Every single person that walks down the aisle is a contender to your seat, and you're judging them as they're walking down. You're like, well, you're a middle-aged man, you seem kind of normal though. Oh, you just burped, so you might have some gas. I actually don't want you near me. Oh, he walked past, that's good news. Oh, here's a pretty girl, she's coming. Oh, she's looking at me, made eye contact, she licked her. Oh, nope, she stopped before, one seat before, dang it. And then you get the just weird Asian who sits right next to you and stares at you the entire flight. So yeah, that's that. I actually didn't have any cute single girls who sat next to me and we got married and fell in love. That didn't happen. Fortunately, I was really hoping for it. I was like, come on, God, please make the most attractive woman sit next to me on the flight and be single and live in my area, and it didn't happen like that. So that's depressing, but it's all good. And then when you get on the flight, they do the thing where they're like, and this flight is supposed to go to Cincinnati, Ohio. If you're on the wrong flight, please step forward. I feel like if I actually was on the wrong flight, I wouldn't have the guts to step forward. Sorry for wasting your time. I'm a goober and I got on the wrong plane. I know you guys are checking my ticket, but I just walked right past you anyway. So it's both our faults equally. I feel like I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, crap, I'm on the wrong flight. I guess I'm stuck here. Because I don't have the balls to step forward, guys. Walk past everyone. Sorry, everyone. Wrong flight. I couldn't read my ticket. My bad. Because that would be embarrassing. So I feel like nobody's going to step forward during that. It's just well, you're on the flight now. I guess you're stuck and you're already going where you're going, so that's no good. And I was actually on a flight, and they were like, well, Hurricane Irene and whatever. Yeah, our flight's gonna get delayed because this airplane kind of got damaged by Hurricane Irene a little bit where it last was, and I was like, no, I'm not flying in an airplane that might be damaged from a hurricane. That sounds dangerous at all, or doesn't sound dangerous at all. And I get on the plane and like the wings like halfway broken off, and I'm like, do I have to? Can I leave, please? Help! Help! It's gonna crash! And that scared me, terrified me. So don't tell me things like that. Yeah, the plane is being delayed because we're just repairing some damage. We got some duct tape, and there's a big hole in the plane. Hopefully this duct tape can cover the hole. You said what now? No. I will be walking to Illinois from Texas. Thank you very much. But I don't know, just there's something about flying. And everyone has the, everyone just assumes that the plane's gonna successfully take off and successfully land, but I don't know, I'm always the paranoid guy that's like, yeah, our wheels are gonna snap off as we're trying to land, or our engine's gonna blow out like halfway. Because I've seen those Final Destination movies. People die in airplanes. That's what they're for. They're not for traveling, they're for dying. Not really. They're for traveling, too. Traveling and dying. If you're like, hey, I don't want my funeral to be here. I want it to be on top of that house. Get in an airplane and fall on top of the house. But I was actually, I had a connecting flight both there and back, so 4 flights total for, like, there and back. I think you understand that. It's pretty simple. But the second time, we had to get up, like, at 3, or I don't know why I said we. I had to get up at, like, 3 in the morning. And I was dead tired. I didn't even sleep at all. I was just doing computer stuff until then. And I got on my plane, and I was like, alright, we're getting ready to take off. And I just kind of like laid my head back, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm just going to maybe take a nap before we take off. And the next thing I opened my eyes, and we're already up in the air, and I'm like, son of a gun, we're flying. Where is this? No, I wasn't ready. I wanted to see the takeoff, because the takeoff's the best part. It's so fun just to see you up in the air. And alright, here the game actually lagged, and I threw a grenade just right, and then I died. But yeah. The best thing about flying is the cookies, the cinnamon deliciousness that they give you for free. But on the way there, I actually didn't know it was free, because the guy next to me got Sky Vodka along with his cookies and Sprite, so I wasn't sure if the Sky Vodka cost money or it was the entire thing. So they asked me if I wanted anything, and I was like, no, I don't want to pay for $8 food. And then I realized on the way back that it was free, and that I goobered out on free cookies and Sprite the entire time, so I got my free cookies the next time. I was like, yes, I will have as many of those as I can. They actually handed us the box. There were like 10 of us in the flight. It was weird. I was like, there's only 10 of us here. Can we stand up and actually walk around right now? Because people were like switching seats. Like, that seat looks more comfortable. And they were just like laying down in the middle of the plane. I was like, this doesn't seem allowed. And one lady's phone just like went off right next to me as we were taking off. And I'm like, she's going to crash the plane right here. Her phone going off. Our tires are just going to explode because her phone went off. And just crash right into the airport, because that's what happens. That's what phones do. Phones explode tires. Didn't you hear? But luckily, it was an old lady, and she was like on her Sudoku, and I was like, lady, you're gonna crash the plane. Not really though, because I've seen Mythbusters, and phones really aren't dangerous to planes. But yeah, that's basically gonna be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give the video a super like rating, and if you like my stand-up special about airplanes, thank you. I'm a comedian. I'm majoring in comedian in college actually. But I'm gonna go. You guys have a super day. I'll see y'all later.